guys, it's Amanda over at AmandaReads, and today I'm coming to you with something I feel like I should be ashamed of, but I'm not. If you couldn't guess, I am doing my April book haul. This is probably the biggest book haul I've ever filmed. Technically, I believe there are 25 books, but we will keep count right over here somewhere. The first book is from Big River Books down in Georgia. I believe this is an order I placed with a Libris. We have Burn for Burn by Jenny Han and Siobhan Vivian. If you don't know, this is the first book in a trilogy. I will read you the synopsis on the back. It says, Lilia, Kate, and Mary are not friends. In fact, they barely know one another, but a chance encounter in the girls' room proves they have something big in common. The girls have all been hurt by a bully, an ex-friend, an almost boyfriend, and now they want payback. They hatch a scheme to work in secret to help each other right the wrongs. Forget waiting for karma. They're taking matters into their own hands. This is from Amazon. This is another first book in a series. It's called The Program by Suzanne Young. Sloane knows better than to cry in front of anyone. With suicide now an international epidemic, one outburst could land her in the program, the only proven course of treatment. Sloane's parents have already lost one child. Sloane knows they'll do anything to keep her alive. She also knows that everyone who's been through the program returns as a blank slate, because their depression is gone, but so are their memories. Under constant surveillance at home and at school, Sloane puts on a brave face and keeps her feelings buried as deep as she can. The only person Sloane can be herself with is James. He's promised to keep them both safe and out of treatment, and Sloane knows their love is strong enough to withstand anything. But despite the promises they made to each other, it's getting harder to hide the truth. They are both growing weaker. Depression is setting in. I have another Amazon package. Oh, I forgot I ordered this. I'm so excited. So I ordered This Is Where It Ends, and I'm totally gonna butcher this name. I don't want to. Mariki Nijkamp. I'm really sorry if that's not how you pronounce it, but this is about a school shooting, and it is supposed to be amazing. So I will read you the inside jacket. 10 a.m. The principal of Opportunity High School finishes her speech, welcoming the entire student body to a new semester and encouraging them to excel and achieve. 10:02 a.m. The students get up to leave the auditorium for their next class. 10:03 a.m. The auditorium doors won't open. 10:05 a.m. Someone starts shooting. Told from 4 different perspectives over the span of 54 harrowing minutes, terror reigns as one student's calculated revenge turns into the ultimate game of survival. This is a reality, and as someone who works in a school, it's something I'm always kind of thinking of subconsciously, and I really like to read books that kind of center around that and take on that perspective of trying to provide a reasoning for why these kinds of things happen. The next package is also from Amazon, and I was really upset because I didn't open it, but I had to lift this because it was soaking wet because it just decided to have a snowstorm one day. Okay, this is 2 books. Okay, so I was watching Lulo Fangirl's channel, and she had a video about like her favorite series or something. I forget which video it was, but she talked about how this was her absolute favorite series and it topped the Mortal Instruments, and it got me interested so much. So this series is called the Arcana Chronicles. Each of the characters, I guess, is like a portrayal of a specific tarot card. And if you don't know, like, I love tarot cards. I love that kind of stuff. I have a pack of tarot cards. I do read tarot cards, just like for fun, nothing like crazy. But yeah, this just sounds really good. This is the second and this is the third. These are like soft, like silky soft. My final Amazon package, this is like really long. I think it's 2 books. The first book I have is called The Art of Racing in the Rain by Garth Stein. All it says is a heart-wrenching but deeply funny and ultimately uplifting story of family, love, loyalty, and hope. A captivating look at the wonders and absurdities of human life as only a dog could tell it. I'm excited to read that. The other book in this box is Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe by Benjamin O'Leary Sands. This book is on everyone's booktube channel. I just never picked it up. It's just won so many awards, I just figured I would have to. Dante can swim, Ari can't. Dante is articulate and self-assured. Ari has a hard time with words and suffers from self-doubt. Dante gets lost in poetry and art. Ari gets lost in thoughts of his older brother who is in prison. Dante is fair-skinned. Ari's features are much darker. It seems that a boy like Dante, with his open and unique perspective on life, would be the last person to break down the walls that Ari has built around himself. But against all odds, when Ari and Dante meet, they develop a special bond that will teach them the most important truths of their lives and help to find the people they want to be. But there are big hurdles in their way, and only by believing in each other and the power of their friendship can Ari and Dante emerge stronger on the other side. Okay, now we're down to my 2 book outlet orders. This one I think is definitely the 13-pounder. There's no room anywhere! I don't want any coupons because I'm not placing any more orders. And there's not gonna... There is a coupon, but I'm not going to use it. So the first 2 books I saw, I picked them both up, I don't know why, are by Stephanie Perkins, and we have Anna and the French Kiss and Isla and the Happily Ever After. I'll read you the back of Anna and the French Kiss. Anna is happy in Atlanta. She has a loyal best friend and a crush on her coworker at the movie theater who is just starting to return her affection. So she's less than thrilled when her father decides to send her to a boarding school in Paris for her senior year. But despite not speaking a word of French, Anna meets some cool new people, including the handsome Etienne St. Clair, who quickly becomes her best friend. Unfortunately, he's taken, and Anna might be too. Will a year of romantic near misses end with the French kiss she's been waiting for? Book 2, The Treatment. And then book 3, the final book, The Remedy. Then I bought a book that I listened to last year, and oh my god, it is the reason this book weighs 37 pounds. The book I ordered that has a scratch on it is Yes Please by Amy Poehler. I could use this for working out. Lifting weights, lifting Amy Poehler. Next is another book I listened to last year and I absolutely loved, and I watched a movie, and the movie was amazing, and I just want to have a copy of this book because I freaking love it. That is The Help by Catherine Stockett. This book is amazing, and I'm definitely gonna read you the synopsis. Aibileen is a black maid in 1962 Jackson, Mississippi, raising her 17th white child. She's always taken orders quietly, but lately it leaves her with a bitterness she can no longer bite back. Her friend Minnie has certainly never held her tongue, or held onto a job for very long, but now she's working for a newcomer with secrets that leave her speechless. And white socialite Skeeter has just returned from college with ambition and a degree, but to her mother's lament, no husband. Normally, Skeeter would find solace in Constantine, the beloved maid who raised her, but Constantine has inexplicably disappeared. Together, these seemingly different women joined to work on a project that could forever alter their destinies and the lives of a small town, to write, in secret, a tell-all book about what it's really like to work as a black maid in the white homes of the South. Despite the terrible risks they will have to take and the sometimes humorous boundaries they will have to cross, these 3 women unite with one intention: hope for a better day. This audiobook was amazing. It was my second favorite after The Diviners. Next, I have Ashes to Ashes by Jenny Han and Siobhan Vivian. Then I have Since You've Been Gone by Morgan Matson, and this is, you know, very popular in BookTube. I've never read a Morgan Matson book, so I just really wanted to pick it up. A girl's best friend goes missing, she leaves behind a to-do list, and then she does it to try and figure out where her friend went. Basically, that was a short, you know, thing. Okay. Next I see Lola and the Boy Next Door, which is the second book in the Anna and the French Kiss tales. Then I have Fire with Fire. This girl, I do not like this cover. Like, for some reason, when this girl is in the middle, she freaks me out. The last book, I was never going to get this, but then I realized, yes, you are indeed going to get this, and that is Self-Health by Miranda Sings. If you don't know, it's just like, it's like a spoof on self-help books, and it's just hilarious. Like, I don't know, it's just silly. It's satire. It's not supposed to be taken seriously, and it's just, honestly, something I'm really gonna like to have on my shelf. So that was the first book outlet box. Now we are moving on to the second book outlet box, and this one is smaller and only weighs about 7 or 8 pounds. This one, I don't know, I thought it was funny because I know that my boyfriend's friends will love this for a secret Santa or like a swap, Yankee swap. I got Where's Bin Laden? So it's like Where's Waldo, but it's Where's Bin Laden. Next I have Anne of Avonlea by Ellen Montgomery, and I was not planning on purchasing the rest of the Anne of Green Gables series, but when I saw this cover and I knew it would just look so nice next to my green cover, I just decided to purchase this one, but I'm not planning on purchasing the other ones as of right now. So next I have book 1 in the Arcana Chronicles, and that is Poison Princess. And I don't think I mentioned before, but the other books and this book as well were written by Cressley Cole. 16-year-old Evie Green's horrific hallucinations predicted the apocalypse, and the end of the world brought her all sorts of new powers. With the earth scorched and few survivors, Evie teams up with handsome and dangerous Jack DeVoe in a race to find answers. They discover that an ancient prophecy is being played out, and Evie is not the only one with special powers. A group of teens have been chosen to reenact the ultimate battle between good and evil, but it's not always clear who is on which side. There are going to be, I believe, 6 books in the Arcana Chronicles, and there are only 3 out. I don't know if I want to read it now. I don't think I want to hold off, so we'll see. Next, I have The Opposite of Loneliness by Marina Keegan. This is really popular around BookTube. Marina Keegan was a college student, and 2 weeks after she graduated from Yale, she was killed in a car accident. Her boyfriend was driving, and she was just going places, and her life just ended really, really soon. So they collected her essays and put them together to be a book. And I'm just really excited because it's supposed to be really inspirational, and I just really feel lucky to be privileged enough to own a copy of this. Next I have I'll Meet You There by Heather Demetrios. If Skylar Evans were a typical Creekview girl, her future would involve a double-wide trailer, a baby, and the graveyard shift at Taco Bell. But after graduation, the only thing separating Skylar from art school is 3 months of summer, until Skylar's mother loses her job, and Skylar realizes her dreams may be slipping out of reach. Josh had a different escape route, the Marines, but after losing his leg in Afghanistan, he returned home, a shell of the cocksure boy he used to be. What brings Skylar and Josh together is working at the Paradise, a quirky motel off California's Highway 99. Despite their differences, their shared isolation turns into a friendship, and soon, something deeper. Compelling and ultimately hopeful, this is a powerful examination of love, loss, and resilience. That is amazing. So, I'm an idiot because apparently I purchased another copy of Since You've Been Gone by Morgan Matson. Guys, I'm just dumb. I don't know. So weird. The next book I have is Panic by Sharon M. Draper, who also wrote Out of My Mind. So I'm pretty sure this girl is at the mall with her best friend, and they're about to go have a dance recital. And this guy is like, hey, I recognize you. I want to give you a professional job. Let's go and we'll like get your parents over, whatever. He gets her to get into the car, and then he's actually not who he says he is, and he kidnaps her. And it's the story of what happens. I thought that this cover was absolutely devastating. The butterfly being pinned down is really, really upsetting, and I just really want to know how this turns out. Next up, I have The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak, and I just really wanted to read this book, but I didn't have a copy. This is really cool. There's like drawings and stuff. Wow. And I just love how like floppy this is. Finally, I have All the Bright Places by Jennifer Niven, and this was super popular like a year ago or 2 years ago. There's one other book, it's not here. I might have bought the beautiful hardcover version of The Diviners with the blue cover because I just really wanted a hardcover because my Lair of Dreams is hardcover. So those are all my books. It was a lot. There's no space for any of them. Story of my life. What can you do? The final count is once again located down here. I hope you enjoyed, and yes, this is the final book haul for, let's say, a month. Let's say I don't do a book haul in May, except I feel like I owe myself a book because I bought 2 copies of Since You've Been Gone. Bye guys!